Hey there everyone. In this video we will be covering a particular side quest which has something to do with this fearsome statue behind me. The main goal is to collect 5 items that we will be using to fix the dragon statue. At the end of this quest, we will get these rewards: a red nucleus, 500 dominium and 500 field energy. We will also receive the new Dragon Smart Servant Zongyun, and a level 4 skill module. If you already have this servant, then you will get 20 Zongyun shards instead. In order to trigger this quest, you must get your hands on any of these dragon jade pieces. Some of them are quite easy to get, but others require you to work for it. There's even a piece that will be quite challenging to acquire. Let's tackle them one by one. Starting off with the easiest piece, follow the main quest line and eventually it will lead you to the Black Jade Ruin just beside the giant dragon statue. Anyhow, while you're inside the ruin there will be this incident where the floor will collapse while you're running. You will fall into this not-so-deep pit. Thoroughly look over the rubble because this is where you will find the right dragon horn jade. Next, we have the Dragonbeard Jade that we can buy from the merchant just beside the Qianha Bazaar statue. The price for it is 1,800 dominium. In order to get an ample amount of dominium in a short period of time, head over to the store order bulletin and fulfill some of the requests over there. The required items can be farmed from the overworld, mostly from beating Joltville mobs, others you'll receive from side quests, but some of them are merchandise that can only be bought from merchants on the bazaar. For starters, try to avoid taking the orders that requires you to buy items from merchants. If it's a checkmate you can spend 10 dominium to refresh the missions and just keep on refreshing until you get an easy order. Bring over the item that you received to the Prosperity Pawnshop and take a look at the list, to check if you can trade them for dominium. While there's the option of upgrading the tail statue in order to get discounts or increased selling prices around the bazaar, be advised that the price of the Dragonbeard Jade is not affected by the discount buff. Upgrading this statue is not a priority in the first place, so I highly suggest that you save your field energies for other important statue upgrades. Also, it's better to ignore the bazaar for a while after you've managed to buy the Dragonbeard Jade. Make sure to fully upgrade the tail statue first before you buy or sell, because dominium is a currency that will surely have its uses later on. Third on the list is the Dragon Tail Jade, which we would be able to grab after opening all 16 Arcanum passages. For those who don't know yet, Arcanum passages are teleport points scattered around Joltville, but it has a 2-step process in unlocking them. First we must upgrade the heart statue to level 3. After that there's a mechanic that must be done in order to open the portals. Once upgraded, some of the lanterns on the platform should light up. Look for the lanterns that don't have light on them and study the pattern behind it. Imitate the 3 lines by stepping on the yin-yang buttons. If you fail to copy a required pattern, the combination will just vanish into thin air, so don't worry. The button on the black half gives a straight line while the button on the white half will give you a broken line. This is true for all Arcanum passages, so remember it well. When the platform on the middle looks like this, the Arcanum passage is unlocked and they can now serve as teleport points. After unlocking all 16 Arcanum passages, look for this pot on the middle level of the giant elevator near Qianha Bazaar. Moving on to the 4th Dragon Jade piece, which is probably the most challenging piece to acquire, we have the claw. For this one it will be a pure walkthrough of how it goes because there's really not that much that I can say. I'll drop a few lines here and there, but feel free to skip little by little if it gets boring. Now that we know where to find these 4 pieces, let us proceed to the final piece, which is the left dragon horn jade. Notice how every time we manage to acquire a dragon jade piece, this particular message always pops out. If we follow the mission tracker for this one, it will lead us to the Prosperity Pawnshop, where we will inquire what the quest item actually does. The merchant will then redirect you to Master Mo, a former master craftsman who's supposed to be knowledgeable of dragon jades. Once you hand over any kind of dragon jade piece, follow Master Mo around the bazaar until he finds his home. You will be going around in circles for a while since the poor old man's memory is not how it used to be. When you finally arrive at his house, you will go around the bazaar once again to look for Master Mo's missing notebook. This is where he wrote all the information about dragon jades, so he needs it. Once found, bring the notebook back to Master Mo to find out what other materials needed to craft the left horn. You will then be tasked to collect 5 pieces each of shellstones and jade stones. Shellstones are drop items from crystalline hatchling and salamanders that you can easily find inside the Crouching Tiger Cave. Jade stones, on the other hand, are possible loots from breaking ores around Joltville. The drop rate for this is kinda low though, so if you want to complete it fast and easy, simply butcher the new world boss Torty, because killing one will drop lots of them. Once you get the required items, head back to Master Mo and let him do his magic. When you get your hands on the left dragon horn jade, the mission prompt will tell you to head to the Draconic Tower. You will then be tasked to fix the statue by placing the dragon jade pieces on their corresponding places. Every time you attach a piece, you will be met with a mysterious radio static from God knows where.
Hello? Anyone there? It sounds like you are outside.
When all pieces have been attached, the voice will be crystal clear and you'll be able to pinpoint where it's coming from. Follow the Miss Sun tracker to see who's behind the radio.
Hello? Are you still there? Say something!
I won't be showing what's next as to not spoil anything to you all, but one thing that I can assure you guys is that this is a pretty well written side quest. From this point, it would take about 10 to 20 minutes to finish the quest depending on if you are curious enough to know the story. In that case, you would be reading a lot of dialogue. At the end of the journey you would need to talk to Ling Qiao and also Master Mo to receive your rewards. What do you guys think of this side quest?